are back with 843 TV, and I'm very excited to introduce you to Reece Bertholf, who last time I saw you were the fire chief, but now you also have a new role for the city.
That's correct, 2 titles now. I'm the assistant city manager for the city of Beaufort, as well as the fire chief for the city of Beaufort and town of Port Royal.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And how are you feeling about this new role? How's it going?
I'm really thrilled. It's a great opportunity not only for myself, but for growth in my staff at the fire department and growth and opportunity for the city of Beaufort.
Talking about the growth, when we were doing a little back research, I just read that 60,000 people come through this town city every day.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing. So how do we do that?
Yeah, so we attribute that to probably 3 factors. The first one being that the core population of the city of Beaufort is about 13,500. Our sister city of the town of Port Royal has a similar population of about 13,500. And then greater northern Beaufort County area, both the city and the town are uniquely positioned to be regional service providers, and it's a role and responsibility that we take very seriously. So the population of greater Beaufort County works, shops, dines, plays in the city of Beaufort and town of Port Royal, and it's something that we're very, very proud of.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about what are your responsibilities with this new role. You're also working with the city manager, Bill. So how do you all work together, and share with us what your agendas are?
The one thing Bill is unequivocally an excellent mentor, and that's probably our biggest relationship. Is we have a lot of discussions. We talk about the best and most opportune ways to move forward on projects and initiatives, and that's the number one thing that he does for me is guidance. He has so much experience, and his mannerisms and his ways about him are second to none. He has an employee-first focus that really drives a focus for customer service in the city of Beaufort, and that's the thing I've taken away from him, the biggest. I can't say it enough, customer service, customer service, customer service. And he's really taking it to the next level here. Some of my core responsibilities are around coordinating annexations for the city of Beaufort. We're working on strategic plans for the long-term growth and stability for the city. And there's some things that we're really, really excited about, and I'm taking Bill's spot on the Affordable Housing Task Force. And we're taking a core, hard, deep look at what we can do in the city of Beaufort to provide 1, 2, and 3 bedroom facilities that people want to live in, that are affordable, and that can help grow our workforce.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that we've been here a few times now, and we've watched the city grow, develop, rejuvenate, shine, and do all these wonderful things. So Lisa and I were just talking about this before we went on camera, that the revitalization and how you're plotting things along and what's going to be the housing areas. Do you have that specifically? Could you tell us more about that?
Well, really what we understand about the city of Beaufort is that our areas are pretty well defined already, and the availability of space is becoming limited, and I think we're taking a very good approach that goes back well before Bill's tenure in a 3-pronged approach. We're using redevelopment and infill in our core areas. We're highlighting available parcels in our edges that could potentially come at a higher density for people and residences. And then we're working with our partners that are on our fringes that we never forget about, that are unincorporated neighbors in Beaufort County, and ensuring that their needs are met along with those of the city.
The affordable housing is an issue, not just here in Beaufort, but just in our surrounding low country areas. So that's definitely a challenge that a lot of us are working on here. What about some of the strengths of the city? There's definitely a lot of them.
I'm going to say it again. The number one strength of the city right now is its core of employees.
Mm-hmm.
A very, very high level of customer service is expected, and they've received constant training to ensure that that occurs. The second strength is in its citizens. The people that are in Beaufort historically and newcomers love this place unequivocally. They care deeply about it, and they engage in all the right ways to make sure that it maintains the high level of expectation. And then finally, I think the strength of Beaufort is its draw. We have so many wonderful visitors that come here and share this wonderful place with us day in and day out, and they leave a little piece of them behind every time that they come and leave, and we're appreciative of that.
Well, and I think it's very true, and you feel it. There's a depth of service, a depth of kindness. And what is exciting about is the growth and the way it's going about it. I mean, you guys are spending a lot of time thinking it through versus sort of doing these quick builds and things like green space and with the water, the waterfront, you're limited. So what are you going to do? Where do you go?
Right, and what we guided by our civic master plan, that's probably our leading document, and then we have comprehensive plans in place. And then as they come about, we take an opportunity to look at segmented plans, for instance, that's going on right now on Ladies Island. And the city is committed to taking a measured approach, so much so that it came up in our strategic retreat last week that one of our goals is likely to come out that it's going to be measured, thoughtful, right growth, the right time for the right reasons.
And before we finish up with you, you're still also active in your fire chief role. So tell us about that and how you're juggling both of those.
You know, the biggest thing about this, I kind of hit on it at the beginning of the interview, is that this is more about the folks that I work with at the fire department than it is about me. If it wasn't for them, I would not be able to undertake this endeavor. And what I'd like to leave you with about those people is that they're highly educated. On my staff, I have 4 master levels degrees. In the regular staff of the fire department and our shift workers, we have countless undergraduate degrees and hundreds of thousands of hours of fire-related training and EMS training that goes into the service that they provide. They are teed up, ready, and need me less and less every day in order to continue to provide the amazing service that that department does.
I like how you put that. They need you less and less. That's a testament of how well you've led your department and how well you've trained the folks. So that's
Well,
a
thank
great
you. I
compliment to you.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no, it's great to see you always, because there's always good news to share, and please continue. You know, and we,
Yeah, you all stay right here because we're going to be back with more from 843 TV.